Good night, guys. The critic is in the office. How you guys doing? I sit down. And I'm thinking about some of them degenerates who call themselves opposition members. And I'm thinking how they could not have proven themselves for 5 years. They lost the election. And they lied to the people. And they continue to make themselves fools. Like if the people don't pay attention to them. They want people to pay attention to them. It's the freaks, the poor boys, the low lives, the hungry bellies. Nobody with the right senses is listening to these people. So yeah, I could send me WhatsApp messages, 622-7740 WhatsApp me. Cannot wait to see the photos where you are. Stay safe. Right there in your house. Right there. So I went to Rockstone. I was in Rockstone on Saturday night. Rockstone is just an hour off of the Lethem Trail. And half an hour away from Bartica. And last night I was in Nuts, having nuts. Nuts. Last night I was in the community of Pakuri. Good night, Anil. Kumar, good night. So you could message me on WhatsApp. I ain't accepting no calls. Message me on WhatsApp. I put the thing in. So somebody tell me Valda Lawrence been somewhere? Let me hear what she had to say. PNC is in a transformative Guyana. Oh, this group span header. Let me hear what Valda Lawrence had to say. What's this, man? Robot and sugarcane.
And I was telling you, you look so good now. Not that you didn't look better then, but you look so fresh and refreshing that a lot of burden maybe came off your shoulder being a private citizen again. Well, Ms. Lawrence, I want to say this to you, that Guyanese are very proud of you when you went to West Babis after the killing of the murder of the Henry boys. Soon after, the citizens, as we know, along the West Babis corridor, they blocked the roads and there were reports of racial attacks. You went there and appealed to the people to refrain from racial attack on their fellow citizens. So, Ms. Lawrence, your action was so magnanimous, and I would like to salute you for taking that stand. Is there anything you want to tell our audience about what really transpired in West Babis in your view?
Uncle Sugrim? Here now, Uncle Sugrim. Now, Globesman had Uncle Sugrim, Dr. Aswit Rose, and Auntie Valdo. Now, Uncle Sugrim is where Carla suck up. Such a nice person, you know? It's like, you know? The man chewing up bullshit like it was nuts. Let me hear what we asked for Auntie Valdo. Uncle Sogrum and Auntie Valda, let me hear.
Thank you again for that question, and thank you for your kind words in describing my actions. But I want to say that what I have done, I don't see it as magnanimous. I think it is the call and the duty of every Guyanese to ensure that we each can contribute towards us living as a people in peace and harmony, with lots of love for each other. You know, as a representative of the country, wherever I went, whether I was just a parliamentarian or when I was a minister, I was very proud to describe the collage of representation in terms of ethnicity in Guyana. And on many occasions, persons would ask you, so you have a lot of civil war there, huh? And I would let them know, no, not at all, you know, we live together in peace and harmony.
No. Valda said she would let them know not at all. We live in peace and harmony, and that is true. The only problems we got in this country is the confusion with the PNC create. Auntie Valda, I am proud of you that you're talking the truth. Valda, get mad and talking the truth. And Valda simply asking if they got civil war. Yes, people just meet you and ask if they got civil war. I gotta hear this thing back. This is not Valda motive comment. I hear it back and see it back like I was eating too fast.
While I was in government, I still had several programs running. And given the present situation that we're in with the
programs for you being
contribute to the communities and the people in Guyana. So it hasn't been really hard. I like the part when I can wake up when I like.
and I was telling you, you look so good now. Not that you didn't look better then. When you went to West Babis, after
we gotta hear about this
the
thing.
murder of the Henry boys. Soon after, the citizens, as we know, along the West Babis corridor, they blocked the roads and there were reports of racial attacks. You went there and appealed to the people to refrain from racial attack on their fellow citizens. So, Ms. Lawrence, your action was so magnanimous, and I would like to salute you for taking that stand. Is there anything you want to tell?
Uncle Sogrim. Anybody know Uncle Sogrim? This is what Uncle Sogrim is do for work. He's a used car salesman. What is he do for work? He's an insurance salesman. Uncle Sogrim look like the kind of banner who will tell you anything to close the deal. Huh? What is do? What is do in America? Huh? Used car salesman?
Our audience about what really transpired in West Babis in your view.
Thank you again for that question, and thank you for your kind words in describing my actions.
Wow.
But I want to say that what I have done, I don't see it as magnanimous. I think it is the call and the duty of every Guyanese to ensure that we each can contribute towards us living as a people in peace and harmony, with lots of love for each other. You know, as a representative of the country, wherever I went, whether I was just a parliamentarian or when I was a minister, I was very proud to describe the collage of representation in terms of ethnicity in Guyana. And on
I had to pause it. What she's saying, like it cutting through my brain. Now what really watching is Uncle Sogrim and Dr. Rose's face. Like when TV scrambling, they just shh, signal out. Shh. She used to be proud of describing the collage. Let me listen because we might done tonight.
Persons would ask you, so you have a lot of civil war there, huh?
Here, Auntie Valda, people ask you, they have a lot of civil war. I would have asked them, Auntie Valda, you're supposed to explain. You're supposed to ask them if they're mentally retarded. Guyana got civil war? No, Auntie Valda. Since the 70s and the 80s, all the confusion that happens in Guyana happens at the behest of the PNC by PNC supporters. It's not civil war. It's just unrest. Civil war? You're supposed to ask them, are you retarded? You know what the civil war is? Why are the people running down the road, blocking up the plate, fudging up everything? No, there's not a civil war. And nobody responding. No. Election time? After the rigging and work is big confusion, rigging, dig. No, Auntie Valda. Well, I really had to eat nuts tonight? Tonight is the night to eat nuts?
That's all, you know, we live together in peace and harmony. I would like to build on that, and I would like to see so many other Guyanese build on that.
God, the president. Mr. President, you convert Valda to a PPP? Valda Lawrence, former Minister Valda Lawrence. Who Valda? Only have worked for PNC Valda when she was a minister. Yeah. Beat up, broke up, bar up Valda. Yeah, the same Valda. She's a PPP now? You text her? Oh, you know, you can't find out? Alright, please find out for me. President saying sure. If she's over with them, I think she's a PPP.
I was not around in the 60s. I was born in 1963. I have read and I have heard a lot of stories. And as I sit here this evening, I pray. You
read a lot of stories about what, Auntie Valda? About the PNC? So nice.
Never ever.
Let me eat more nuts.
Write such stories as part of our history again. It is time for us to move on as a people.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. Dr. Rose?
Minister Lawrence, I just want to go back on what my colleague just said about going up Borbies on that day.
In Guyana.
Dr. Ascot Rose didn't even realize who he talked to. He said, Mr. Lawrence. Because he can't, this can't be the woman I know. This can't be a man named Lawrence. I kid you not. Hear this nonsense. Eh? These two big men sit down with blank faces. Here, praise it.
And on many occasions, persons would ask you, so you have a lot of civil war here. And I would let them know. And I would like to see so many other Guyanese build on that. I was not around in the 60s. I was born in 1963.
Listen to Uncle Ascot, Dr. Ascot Rose. Mr. Lawrence. He can't believe it's Lawrence the moment he died.
Here this evening. I pray that Guyana will never.
You think he died the Lawrence of Canterbury?
Such
Lawrence, the Duke of Canterbury. Oh.
It is time for us to move on as a people.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. Dr. Rose?
Minister Lawrence, I
Mr.
just want to go back on what my colleague just said about going up Borbies.
He added to the bullshit.
You know that, and it's been reported in the media, that two leaders of the party went up there and actually tried to incite more violence and call it a racial murder without knowing the circumstances that led to these boys' death. You went up there and you actually present yourself as a healer to the nation. Now, what caused you to do that? One. And two, did you hear anything from your party members? Because it was on Facebook that you were selling out to the PEP and all sort of stuff. Have you heard anything negative about your comments or the way you presented yourself?
Sell out to the PEP? What Dr. Crow's talking about? Wallace selling out to the PEP? No! Wallace selling out to the PEP? No. This is not no selling. This ain't an action. This is something that's been sold. I think Wallace is the PPP minister. Selling out? Here, Dr. Rose.
West Coast Borbies, country.
Yes, I was aware that several of my colleagues were going to Berbice to meet with the family. And it has been alleged that they have said certain things. They have denied that to incite the crowd.
It has been alleged that David Arthur Granger and Joseph Harmon went to Berbice and incited violence against East Indian people. Because this is what happened, right? It has been alleged on a video by Joseph Harmon and David Granger. It has been alleged. You ever hear? Do you want to see the alleged video footage? It has been alleged. These people for real? Alleged is when somebody say you say and nobody is see. This is a video everybody see. David Granger tell me you got to take care of yourself. You got to arm yourself. It has been alleged on a video. Antivaldo, God, you're so funny. I like you. Oh, yeah. You guys are full kindergarten kids. Let's continue.
So, but I know what I saw. That was not my first day in West Coast Berbice. As a matter of fact, that was my second day in West Coast Berbice. I was there the day before with a friend who had some skirmishes and had some things taken away from him. And so I went with him because I said to him, I said, no, this can't be Guyanese doing this to Guyanese. Him and Mr. Bond and several others, we went up, we met with people, we talked to villagers. And that is what I did. I came out and I spoke at every barricade. I stopped, I spoke to people. And you know, I found that it was not the villages involved in the skirmishes which they had, but there were pockets of people along the way who, to my mind, was one, misinformed, two, was not given proper guidance, and three, some of them were just mischievous and took the opportunity to express themselves in that way. And
one, misinformed. Another one is mischievous. I wonder who misinformed them. Not David Granger and Joseph Harmon. Oh, not them. Oh, it's not them. Oh, all right. Let's continue.
Stop I made, I spoke to persons and I said, we don't want to go down this line as a nation. all of us will be hurt. And so the second day, I went back because persons called me, and so that evening called Mr. Bond. I started to get a lot of texts and so on. And we went back up on that second day. When I went back on the second day, it was worse. Because if there were 8 places where there were blockages, by the time the next day I went back, there were about 16 or 18. And you saw young people involved. And if you ask them what was the objective, what they expected to get out of what they were doing, they couldn't tell you. And so I recognized that there was a lack of leadership in the communities, a lack of leadership among these young people who felt that what they were doing, that it would bring some satisfaction and bring some information and some good to the Henry family and to the residents of West Coast Berbice. And that really, really upset me, because I felt that many persons, local leaders as well, have shirked their responsibilities to get out there and to talk to these young people, to talk to those persons who were out there, some of them imbibing and so on. So what was the objective? And I think for too long we have not spoken about the race issue which we have in Guyana. And I think it comes back to all of us as leaders, all of us, everyone must be blamed for it. Because over the many, many years, we continue to throw gasoline on the fire instead of pouring water.
Jesus Christ! This is a confession! This is a confession that is over the years. We have continued to throw gas on the fire. Who is we? Who is we? I might be a little surprised by Valda Lawrence's actions. Somebody say praise Valda Lawrence. Yes, she did a good thing. Yes. When she went and quailed the situation when nobody else could, she did a good thing. Yes. And she must be praised for that. I am saying, this lady's a convert. Wish you read your day. No, this lady whole life changed. This is not the Auntie Valda, you know. Video good night. This lady is a convert. This lady is a nun. What has she done? Sworn to celibacy? I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my ears. Auntie Valda God.
Talk about it. We want to accuse each other, but we don't want to have a national conversation and to get this thing out there. And I think that it will be very detrimental to all of us and to the future of Guyana to have our young people and our children grow up with something that was done 50 years ago or 60 years ago. Something that is being told to them by somebody who's pointing out.
It's not Valda that said the people kill how much black children. It's not she talking about the campaign. Now put all joke and fun aside. If Valda Lawrence is true to her word and genuine in her intentions to see changes with the politicians on her side, I am saying, if Valda Lawrence is true to her word, what she's saying, and much respect, people change. Times change, people change. If she's true to her word and genuine in her direction for us to work together and make Guyana a better place, I'm in all support for Valda Lawrence for PNC leadership. You understand? I'm 100% in support. I'll interview her. I'll campaign with her. You understand? I will support her. This tune that I hear, I can't believe I hear. You understand? I can't believe what I hear. But I like this tune. I think it's a positive approach and people can change, right? So y'all don't get all up in y'all feelings. The intention is for half the people change. Let me hear me.
Their views and how they saw it or how they interpret it. I think it's a big mistake for us as a young country.
Okay. Now, in other words, what you went there to promote unity, which is what Guyana needs more than anything else. Now, can you take that message across the country to promote unity? I know it will entail some costs and everything else, but I'm sure there are people willing to put money up to help you and put a team together to take that message across the country to preach unity between the two major races. Would you consider that role?
Certainly not. I certainly would pitch in whichever way I can. And I don't have to wait for a program to do that. My very life speaks to one people, one nation, one destiny. What does that mean? Is it just...
No, you're confusing. If you're changing your life, your very life up to now, and up to when you went to the Henry Bai family and queer the whole situation, your life wasn't a stellar performance. It wasn't easy. So Libby, calm down. Here, I said you're running for hours tonight and we would have gone, I will tell you about all what happened and when happened and stuff. But just listen to Auntie Vala transformation, thinking whether she's decided to give up on the regular life and live a celibate life has drained my energy. You understand? That is so disgusting. You're talking to people, some serious critic cannot change their spots. Who's this? Hold on. We got some. This is so John. Somewhere we can block you just for the fun of it. I don't want you to be here and feeling offended. And he said me eating and talking to people is very disgusting. Oh, it's sad. Oh, I don't want to make you uncomfortable or offend you in any way. Sad you can't be with us any longer. You talking shit just pissed me off. You didn't know. You know, find out. Nobody didn't tell you before. Just get black for talking shit wrong here. Yeah, me like Sherrod Duncan. Gonna beat up on the dead and all them thing to forget views, you know. I supposed to forget rid of people fast. We don't beg you for coming. We don't lie and tell you lie for you come here. Yes, sir? Yes, you got a problem with me eating some nuts. Alright, go find it. You ain't got no problem with my eating with your wife. Alright. Take care. Have a nice night. What's your name again? You offended me, you look like you just get offended for anything. You take care and enjoy the rest of your miserable life. People can't eat in peace. You look like you just got problem with people scratch your balls and thing. Lucky thing you see is we're going right to the bottom right now. Or you would get highly offended still. Your whole family might be up in arms. Eating nuts and scratching balls is get you off. Okay, alright. Alright, no. Who else offended with me eating while I'm talking? Just put it in the comments. Oh, you think I should masticate my food properly? The little over the top here. Masticate. Oh. It's not masturbate, no. It's not pump my food. And the thing says black people don't tell the truth. Nobody, it's not never doing the truth. Some place get black for no cause at all. Just for the fun of it. Somebody said they get to know sound. If you're not getting no sound, this is what you have to do. Guys, it's only you. You understand? If you're getting a sound problem, just do this. Clear up your ears. Because it's only you. Everybody else gets this sound. When am I here, am I get black? Everybody here clear that you get black. Don't talk about a man's nuts when he's eating them. He can go nuts. So what's going on? Tell me what's going on. What's going on out there? I WhatsApp me, let me hear what's the past. What's hot and what's not. Good night. Happy to have you back on our live program and join the program, okay? This is a confession, I think, of her. Ask the SOPs. Man, Critic 2000, I am making a suggestion. Unblock everyone and give them a second chance. That's my opinion. The next time you share your dumbass opinions with me, Paul Singh, I will block your ass too. Keep your opinions to yourself. Right? You got a new year. Huh? You got a new year. We get rid of all the hurry and it's a new year. You think about unblock everybody? You mad or what, boy? Just like if you're going back into 2020 all over again. I never want to see those people back in my life again. Park camp to fudge down. Try not sharing certain kind of opinions with me. No? Good night, Critic. Thank you for being back. Well, I went good night, watching you from Toronto, Canada. Yes. And that is just about enough distance to make sure we have a good long-term relationship. Just keep watching. The less you say is the better for you. In light of the fact that you might end up not being able to see if you're blocked by saying something stupid. Huh? Bin Laden? You can't lose nothing. You just lose shit? No, Bin Laden, you can't lose shit. Shit is the thing you try to get rid of. When a tight shit hold you, Bin Laden, you must keep it in. And just driving around with it and care it for drive and care it for walk and so. Hold it in. No, everybody. When a tight shit hold them and run to the toilet and get rid of it. And flush it. Nobody knows say, oh, this is a nice shit. Keep it in the toilet. No. Shit is a thing for get rid of. It's bad smelling, it creates discomfort and everything else. Who wants to keep shit? It's only them freaky views. I see some freaky views telling people, but now, you know, you lose it. Me ain't losing nothing. All I try to do is keep my mind intact. Yes, sir. Because with some of these fools, you could lose your mind. Your hair and beard suits your personality. I respect that. Good night. You're going on with this program like it is one-way road. Your way or the highway. But I guess I would be black now too. Not necessarily. What black here? The truth? No, we don't black for the truth. We's black when you're stupid. We's only black when you're stupid. And unfortunately, I did not. Well, I don't say it enough. Although I fight for democracy. This case is a dictatorship. We ain't got no, oh, I can go help, and you can go help, and I don't want to wake up. No, no, no. I wake up every day, and I do what I have to do for the people. Yes, sir. And for those of you say, oh God, the thing, me ain't want your woman. Me ain't interested in little boys and little girls. So I don't run around. I don't run around and being a be nice to nobody. What I do, I'm genuinely doing and going ahead. Yes, sir. So if you think I is not a charmer, I ain't interested in little girls and little boys. Yes, sir, I tell you. I is not a charmer. Don't get me mixed up. Straight up. I ain't into no bullshit. Nice part. Oh, so how do you do it? Let's go today. And what do you have to say? This bullshit. And I ain't into it. All I do is put people to the place, see what's going on, help who I could help, highlight the issues in me country. Yes, sir. That's all I do. So for those of you freakoids, shit for brains out there who just come on here and don't know what's going on with this program. Yeah, it is actually that way. Highway. If it ain't my way. Yes, sir. Me ain't gonna keep nice with nobody and love up and dove up with no, 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 no. Because I ain't interested in shit behind the scenes other than exactly what I'm doing. Exposing the issues that affecting Guyanese, highlighting and exposing my beautiful country. You understand? That's all I'm interested in. Just for clarity. Because if you come in and think you watching another man program and can't this is the guy. No, 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 no. I the Guyanese critic, the realest thing coming out again. I ain't the morning program. Yes, sir. I ain't Daybreak. Well, I is Daybreak News. Yes, sir. I ain't Robin Deodat to the word. I ain't Riaz. I ain't no. I is the Guyanese critic. The realest thing coming out again. And it is true. You don't get black for saying the truth here. It's me way or the highway. Because me ain't into no shit. I ain't into no bullshit. I ain't a shaman. Check this critic. I can't see though. Can you clean the beard? Nobody. When you're shaving yourself must come. You can shave yourself and I can shave my beard at the same time. The two we can do something together. You can shave and I can shave and we can shave one another. Yeah? Or you concentrate. For your man, you concentrate on me and me, babe. You want to put the girl, I tell you, you husband will put you on these days. Good night. This is very important. Must watch, please. Everything is important. They made a video of you dancing. They can't make a video of me dancing. I gotta be dancing. You can't make a video of me dancing. Don't worry, man. Me done, you know. Once is me. I know what I do. Everything that I do is exceptional. Everybody wants to see, they want to feel, they want to be there. You will get power drunk if you get into office. No, my brother. I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm at the top of my game, ahead of everybody else, and I ain't get power drunk. If you ask them, children who I went to school with, my school friends, they'll tell you, this is my attitude all the time. People like me don't get power drunk. You understand? We just do what we gotta do. You think a bulldozer is too hard? You never operate a bulldozer. What do you think is this law? Yeah, by my husband there right here. So I know that. Your ass, yo. Man should butt you. Yeah. I would get power drunk. My brother, I have had more than most politicians have gained by thieving. That's why me really interested in anything. Yeah, yeah. There's something for y'all. Before I became the Guyanese critic, I attained more personally than most politicians have ever attained while a thief. How much politician can say they got a 2 million US or something like that? How much of them can say, sir? You think a garden doing for poor? Who's that? You think a garden doing for poor? Garden Mosley is a joke. Why would you say like that? Garden, I forget about Garden. He's still around? How Garden doing? Garden, Happy New Year to you, brother. All the best in your new endeavors for the year, the new year. And with whatever you're doing now, I don't hear from you in a long while. I didn't realize you still existing. I gotta start sending thank you cards to people and things. Start trying to be a little decent person. I ain't easy. I was one screwed up individual. Waveney, you should be a little more professional. You're on the air. You don't get more professional than me, Waveney. No. No, Waveney, what you've been looking at and you misconstrues being professional is bullshit. This is professional. Straight to the point. You understand? We don't got our own thing here. So you expect me to... You watching it, the man sitting in his robe. Don't know what's the situation downstairs. You understand? Upstairs ain't looking too bright neither. And you say you gotta be a little more professional. Waveney, check him with a psychiatrist. Yes, check him with a psychiatrist. Just explain to him the kind of things that turn you on. Right? You want to look at the program with the guy in his robe, looking very much unkept, telling you that he ain't got on shirts. And you saying, either per air, you need to be more professional. No, babe, you gotta get a stick out your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're sitting on a paling state. Get it out your ass. Right, Waveley? Just some advice from the critic to you. That nudging pain you're getting, yes, is a paling stave up your ass. The last time you jumped in neighbor fence, a paling stave got stuck in your ass. Please get it out. And speak to a psychiatrist as soon as possible. Mental health issues is grave issues in Guyana. Right? You watching a man 11 o'clock in the night who Danny Bartrock tell you he ain't got that shots, looking very much unkept, and you saying you need to be more professional. Oh man! Waveney, you make Valde Lawrence look like a choir girl. What an idiot you are! Oh God. I just love y'all. You guys are so entertaining. I don't know if it's y'all is entertaining me or me is entertaining y'all. You have a ball. I gotta get a site named idiot.com and start putting up your name. All the nuts you eat might get you pregnant. Oh, Jesus Christ. People get pregnant eating that? I didn't know. GPL sent a drunk driver and he was asking for a bribe to put the light back on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some people get blackout over the West Coast. And GPL sent a drunk driver. Trump need to send Claudette to help him out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dev Sharma. You gone after and whole next tune. Trump and Claudette. Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you serious? That is your opinion about VP saying we should take as much oil out of the ground as possible within the next 10 years. Well, my interest is not how much oil they take out of the ground. My interest is how Guyanese benefit from it. You understand? Dividend, the more comes out of the ground, and we're not talking about what goes on down at the bottom there and how it changes the geography at the bottom there. We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about money. The more oil comes out faster is the more the Guyanese benefit. The more things we can do. Infrastructure, things like the Hydra project and all these kind of things. We got money to fund things, right? Better health care, better hospitals and all these things, better pension for poor people, old people, not poor people, old people, and these kind of things. So that is my interest, yes. Yes, taking out more oil of the ground is here, but does that mean that Guyanese are going to benefit faster? I ain't interested in what the vice president has an interest in doing or how he plans to do it. I want to know. I want to know when Guyanese going to get. Yes, that's what I'm interested in. When are Guyanese going to benefit from all these beautiful things that we're hearing about? Right? Simple as that. So is there anything else that I could help you guys with tonight? When the done with Guyana will sink because it's 24 feet below sea level. Oh Jesus, Critic, like you smoke up tonight. You want the black. Hold on, let me see Zoo. Junior OG? Who's Junior OG? Fake profile. Junior OG later. Real estate gone up in Guyana. That is that a bad thing? Janet, do you know it's the last one was 6 feet. I don't know it ended up 14 feet under. Because you need to get the problem to the public hospital, have why people going and not making it out alive. This is a bold statement you're making. It. What about crime? Yes, yes, yes. We need to set up infrastructure. We need to invest in the police force. We need to reform the police force. And eradicate crime in this country. That's what we need to do. So the people then benefiting from, oh Jesus Christ. Rikiki, soon like you can't write a whole sentence. You're not talking about this matter. Good night, Critic. Police and the NDC chairman went to remove vendors from Purika Market yesterday morning from around 4 a.m. but they didn't have any facility and accommodation for anyone. Plus, they didn't even notify anyone, and they coming back next week to seize goods if you do not move. Well, if you're supposed to do that, but it's from market we maintain our family and pay the bank loan. But how are you going to do illegal business? If them people moving you, they mean you have no right to be there. If they call police to remove, how you tell the bank that you're taking a loan for doing illegal business? Shit. Yeah, all easy. Hi, good night. Stop eating that, but it's too much. Okay, okay. So the NDC, here was the problem with me and these NDCs. Ricky Kisun, I'm not saying Guyanese are not benefiting. I want to see how they... We ain't start benefiting yet. But how you benefit from the oil money? How you benefit from the oil money? We live in the same damn country, paying the same taxes we paying for the beginning of fudging time. If you getting more, tax used to go into pay into the budget. That's how we do things with taxes. You get supposed to be getting the same amount of money now from oil. Why the blood clot I paying so much of taxes, got pay so much of duty on car and all them things now? Me ain't benefiting here. I want a healthcare system that works, that I could go and get a blood test. You understand? I want to see programs, constantly seeing programs that educate people. I want the food and drug department getting rid of things that are not healthy from the supermarket shelves. So the vendors at because the police come. But they went vending outside. The person asked me, you're not talking about this matter, but I talk about it now. I give you my opinion. You can't do an illegal thing when the police come meet you come and tell people, but you got bank loan for pay. But I must say, the NDCs have been allowing people to develop outside of the markets and so on. And then now they come clamping down. You understand? It's only tonight I eat some nuts. You know how long I buy nuts? So let me go. Y'all take care in the morning. I think we'll have an interesting thing. Carmela, what are you talking about? I agree with you, Chris Bacchus. Venus, good night, Critic. Good night, Venus. Marapo market need to. The person deleted all the message now. Oh, there's somebody else. They're still tripping on the nuts. Good night, Critic. Be blessed. Stay safe.
Good night, my brother. My name is pronounced Yvonne, not Yannick. Yvonne. Thank you.
I must see right. I guess that. I gotta make sure I wear my glasses a little. Good night, Critic. Have a blessed night. The creepy be doing a better job. No funny. Well, you gotta keep watching them. I just came out of Pukuri. St. Cuthbert's Missioners. They're doing a road there. The PPP said they're gonna do a road for the people, and there's some loom road. I don't know who the fudge building loom roads anymore. That's bullshit. This is an Amerindian community in Region 4 with about 1,500 people that getting light from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Yeah, talking about light. That getting water every 3 days for 4 hours. You want to see bullshit? That you got go, they got an internet connection, and the people them going, they got go stand up forget the internet connection. I couldn't even do a live this morning, the place. That's bullshit. They gotta be right. You got road building. Big action contractor digging, got 2 high mark and digging and set a thing and throw. You understand? And they call that road. People getting light from 6 to 10 in the night. That's bullshit. I understand if you're telling some backdammers about Region 4, right there, Region 4, 12 miles away from the Linden Highway. You get yourself organized. Critical other police in Berbice have been promoted. That doesn't deserve it. Always looking for bribe, and good ones get transferred to somewhere far and didn't get promoted. Oh my God, alright. You call it life. Hey, you guys take care. Good night.